All right, shalom, shalom. First off, we want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well. Our brethren is making bodies a living sacrifice for our Lord and our Savior, YAHAWASHI, Mashiach. Making ourselves a living sacrifice, showing our diligence to push this word with truth and sincerity. And shalom, it's the brother Taziar, and I got the brother in the Pash here, through the spirit to come out here and push this word, once again through the spirit and power, YAHAWASHI. So I'm gonna let this brother, pretty much take the floor and pretty much just speak of what you pretty much about to go into.
Right now I'm talking about the Israelites being wicked and how they going off and how it's been going on. You get Hosea 4:6. All right, because these Israelites, it's nothing new under the sun. These are same Israelites that was going off when Yahawashi was around, when Moses was trying to deliver them. And here we are today doing the same thing, trying to help them, trying to teach them right for wrong, but they choose wickedness. Why? Because they love it. They broken down. Their spirit is just Esau took control of it. And it's only one way out. It's Yahawashi, but they don't want to accept it.
That's right, bro. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. It say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Our people destroyed for lack of knowledge. That's not talking about being in the school, getting your diploma or your degree. That's talking about this knowledge that's in this holy book. All right? If you an Israelite, that means you got a chance to be saved. All right? It don't matter. I mean, the one they're going to ultimately get saved, but you got a chance to get saved. All you got to do is have faith and get this knowledge. And Lord willing, you be saved. All right?
Because the knowledge was only given unto us, like the promises, the covenants, the blessings, just even the curses, man. Which the curses is going to be brought upon the heathen, but the Lord dealt with Israel in general, man. But this is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It say, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
All right, and it say, thou have rejected knowledge, so he shall reject thee. How can you not believe in the scriptures, and then when it's time for something to go down, then you want to pray, ask for forgiveness? It don't work like that. You got to put work in before it's time to get your check. You can't just ask for your check. All right, the Lord not finna keep dealing. The Lord not gonna deal with you if Jacob's trouble pop off and you've been a nigga your whole life, and now you want to ask for forgiveness when the door is closed. You don't get a free pass. That'd be a slap in the face to the Lord. If he told you to do something right then and there, and then you want to change it up like, no, I'm gonna do it later. It don't work like that.
I got a free for you. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 1. It say, hear this word that the Lord Yahawah hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up, have brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known out of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. Right? So that show that the Lord, we the only family, the only people that the Lord have ever dealt with. All the prophets from Moses, Jeremiah, all of them was Israelites through the Spirit. Even before Israel came through the Spirit, Noah was an Israelite. Abel was an Israelite, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, Adam was an Israelite. Every man that the Lord dealt with, as far as a priesthood or as far as made a covenant with, was pretty much the spirit of the children of Israel. But to be exact, the Negroes, Latinos, the Spanish, Native Americans, and today, man. So he punished us for our iniquities because of like the brother was going into, we destroyed for lack of knowledge, worshiping false gods, false idols, following after the heathen, following their customs, they so-called holy days, man. You know what I'm saying? So like the brother going into, it's a time of mercy because we 8 and 9. Say Proverbs
28 and 9. All right, because the doors of repentance is open right now, but they surely closed. Like the scripture said, your time is sooner than ye believe. All right, so it can pop up any moment.
This the book of Proverbs, chapter 28. He said 29. 28 and 9. It say, he that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
All right, and an abomination is a disgusting thing to the Lord. So if you don't want to hear the word, don't even pray at that point. All right, if you don't want to believe, you can't receive. All right, to receive, you have to believe with the Lord. You got to put work in to get paid. It don't matter if you're a listener or a teacher. One way or another, you gotta put work in for the Lord. Because when Jacob's trouble pop up and you gotta sleep in the cold, then that's when you want to pray. But you had an opportunity to come up here in the cold for the Lord. But when he forcefully put you through it, then you're gonna want to pray.
The Lord in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, the Lord says, "Seek ye the Lord in the days of thy youth, but fear the evil day come not," man. Even though we are in an evil day, but at the end of the day, no evil or tribulation as far as we may have to be as a pilgrim on the earth. Like the brother had to sleep in the cold. You know what I'm saying? You don't necessarily have to wait, and you don't know when your next meal is gonna come. That's when you want to pray to the Lord, man, for your children, things of that nature. When even when you had those liberties to do so, you still supposed to give honor to YAHAWASHI, man. You know what I'm saying? So like the brother said, if you're not gonna believe in the Bible, the scriptures, whatever, you can't say you love the Lord, but you despise everything He tell you to do, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So don't call on Him to deliver you, man. Don't pray unto Him like the brother was saying. It's an abomination because you don't believe at the end of the day. You know?
What the scriptures say in John, if you love me, keep my commandments. All right, everybody say they love the Lord, but they don't keep the commandments. They follow their own doctrine. One, they say the Old Testament done away with. They follow the 10 Commandments. That don't make sense. Then they say keep the 10 Commandments. They don't keep the Sabbath. That don't make sense. Just keep all the commandments. Like the Lord said, you don't choose which ones you keep. But if you love Him, you're going to try to the best of your ability to keep them. Okay?
I got to appreciate that. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 8. It say, "But this people draw nigh unto me with their mouths, and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me." Right? So at the end of the day, these people say they love the Lord, like the brother was saying they love the Lord, thank you, Lord, but their heart is far from me. Which means what they meditate upon, because it goes back to the Hebrew word, live your mind, man. They're not thinking about the Most High. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they think Esau when they get that check. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I got this paycheck. I work for that. The Lord provided for you, man. The Lord provided those that's providing for you to a certain extent, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, people say they love the Lord, but they don't want to do anything that the Lord ordained them to do. They love the Lord until it's time to follow the commandments, man. They love the Lord until it's time to fast, or you know what I'm saying, it's time to you know what I'm saying, not please the flesh, man. When it's doing things that's not pleasing to you, man. What else you want to get out?
Isaiah 5:13.
5.
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, the 5th chapter, verse 13. It say, "Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst." No, it's more on there. It say, "Therefore hell have enlarged herself and opened her mouth without measure. In their glory, in their multitude, in their pomp, and he who rejoices shall descend unto it. And the mean man shall be brought down, and the mighty man shall be humbled, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humbled. But the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment, and the Most High that is holy shall be sanctified in righteousness." He said Isaiah 5:13. Yeah, that was the point. I'll get that again. This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13. "Therefore my people..." Yeah, I read that already. Like you probably missed it. This is Isaiah chapter 5, verse 13. It say, "Therefore my people are gone into captivity, because they have no knowledge."
All right, and that's why if they would know. All right, scriptures will tell you, Matthew 5:25. You would know precepts if you had the knowledge to get out these certain situations. All right, but they trusted in their enemy, they trusted in the devil, and that's how we get in these captivities. All right, and then most of all, we go off from the Lord. It's like He make a connection with us, and we just do away with it, like it's our choice to do it. And then He put us in slavery, and then it's the same cycle going on. Go to slavery, do right, go off, go to slavery, and repeat.
Hey, because it shows you that in Kings, that show you that Jacob's a planter, but Jacob's wicked as hell. Because it show you in the Kings where Jacob was like, what the generation, well, we gonna let the elders, then they die off, then we gonna push this, or we gonna push this God, or we gonna do this, and make this covenant with the heathen, man. So it showed you that it kept turning over. You had, you know what I'm saying, the older generation that was real stern and quote unquote, you know, what I'm saying, yeah, I'm gonna say righteous but strict. And then you had the younger generation like, you know what I'm saying, is that necessary? So when the elders die, we ain't gonna push it like that. We're gonna do it a different way. then the generation after them, and then it's got to the point where it started to get watered down more and more and more, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you know order is purpose, but also judgment. You know, like it's saying Isaiah 5:16, but the Lord of hosts shall be exalted in judgment. So YAHAWASHI is going to be exalted in judgment, man. His name is going to be feared through judgment. Because judgment haven't came forth. Average people get killed here and there, but people, what they do, oh, the devil busy, man. Or Satan is busy. Or we got to stop the violence, pray for my people. No, the Lord is doing this, man. I brought out in Amos 3:1 to say, the Lord shall judge you because of your iniquities, man. You know what I'm saying? So when the Israelite get put to death even by is one of these Edomites, at the end of the day, that's the will of the Lord, man. Also because of what? Us being destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. We going in captivity, bondage, etc. because of our hard heart, man. Being stiff-necked and rebellious, man.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 2. It say, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For the Lord YAHAWASHI have spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
All right, so the Lord, he basically helped us out. You know, he gave us the land of Israel. You know, he made it a way for us to get the blessing, you know, through Jacob. Or he gave us gift after gift, and then we rebelled. We stopped following his laws. You know, after all these gifts he gave us, and Jake they was like, well, we got the gifts, now let's do our own thing. You know?
They showed that because Jake started really going off like the northern kingdom. Like Gad and Reuben when we was coming out of Egypt. Well, no, during the time of Joshua. When we got into the Holy Land that the Lord was giving it to us, and we was going conquering, taking the land. And then it was like, I think it was Gad or Reuben got their land first. But then they was basically like, all right, we got our land and cool, like cut themselves off it and then let the Lord just deal with them. Like that ain't how it worked, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we was all in this together. So at the end of the day, like you said, Jake got the blessings, they got the gifts of the Most High. Then it's like, all right, thank you, Lord. And then we gonna go back to doing our. At the end of the day, that's not how things work, man. The Lord made a covenant, man. It show you in the time of Egypt, Israel was crying into the Most High. You know, and the Lord said, I will deliver you things, and they accepted Moses. They took his works and left with him, man. Even though they was murmuring, but when they seen the salvation, they weren't saying that when the Lord split the seas, man. They weren't saying that when the Lord was taking them to the holy one, milk and honey. Once they got it in, that's when they, you know what I'm saying, pretty much treated the Lord, you know what I'm saying, like a welcome rug or something, man. When he come to him when you need him, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord wants to be honored and praised, man.
Yeah, with Moses, they worship the golden calf. In the middle of a blessing. You know, he taking you to the Holy Land. You just gotta have faith. You just gotta tough it out.
And it was a chariot right there in the presence of him the whole time. Because then if you gotta remember in the desert, it wasn't no lights. They ain't had no, you know what I'm saying, architect like it is now, man. They was just in the middle of the desert, man, at night, man. It was a big ass chariot guiding them. That's how they was able to see, man. You know what I'm saying? They still rebel, man. So how much more this day when the Lord is not in the midst of us on a physical level, man? You know what I'm saying? This Isaiah stood in the first chapter of verse 3. The ox know of his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know. My people doeth not consider.
All right, an ox and an ass, two of the dumbest animals on this planet. They all they do is eat grass. They graze. They just walk around their whole life. But when they master caught them, they know it's time to come back to the stable, or it's time to come back to the farm. But a whole Israelite walking around self-conscious, able to think for themselves, and the Lord calling them back, they don't come back. They want to continue doing their own way. Okay, they want to follow after Esau. They want to do what they want, but it don't work like that. And they don't consider. Do you consider what you're gonna get if you do come back to the Lord? You think we standing out here in the cold just to talk to you? It's a reward that comes with this, and we doing what the Lord say do. He said do it, even if it wasn't no reward. You're supposed to do it.
Isaiah 1:4. Let me get 3 again. The ox know of his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider. It say a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord, they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. they are going away backward. Right?
All right.
So Israel provoked the Lord to anger. If you have a father, if you have a son, and you know what I'm saying, you get your son everything he want, man. You get his house, you get his room fixed up. You want Spider-Man or whatever, all that, you know what I'm saying, stuff on his wall or whatever. Buy him a game system, clothes, all that stuff you need. And then he turn around and tell you what he ain't. But then as soon as you tell him to take out the trash, or you tell him to, you know what I'm saying, put this in the trash, pick up after yourself, you get an attitude with you. You're gonna be angry with him, man. Because yes, I'm your father. I'm supposed to provide for you and do these things for you. But damn, you gonna do what the hell I say. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the Lord didn't have to make us his chosen people, man. It was just by the mercy of the Most High that he chose to do so. Because he delighted in the ways of our fathers, man. So the Lord knows we have a right to have that righteous spirit in us because we are our fathers. If Abraham could do it, if Isaac could do it, and Jacob could do it, we can do it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a balance, man. Where the heathens, it wasn't no delight in them. They was the ones, the Tower of Babel and all that madness. It was Abraham at that time that took, you know what I'm saying, took heed to the Lord, man. That's why he blessed his seed. You know, I think Abraham is, Abraham means exalted father or father of nations, man. You know what I'm saying?
Then it said it went away backwards. All right, so literally, hey, I mean, we don't even know. We don't know what tribe we from. Actually, we don't know our heritage. People don't even know how to keep the law now. They don't even know that wearing mixed fabric is a sin. You know, all they know is live my life, get money, get these hoes. Backwards. The scriptures say, "Let's not after what you call it."
With a harlot or something.
Yeah, some roughly paraphrasing.
Let's not after a woman after her beauty or something like that.
That's a nigga go-to move. All right, or the scripture said you can't serve two masters, the Lord and Mammon, aka money. What they do? They serve money. The scriptures say the root of all evil is the love of money, not money, but the love of money. What's a nigga favorite catchphrase? I love the money. Shit, it's like whatever the scriptures say don't do, these niggas do it. It's like they reading the book backwards.
Beautiful point. Now that's what iniquity mean, adding sin and sin. And then it's even worse because we under grace, man. The Lord understands that we're not gonna keep all the commandments. The Lord understands that we're gonna wear mixed fabric, man. The Lord's gonna understand that we have a bastard tongue, man. You know what I'm saying? And we under the heathen, we backwards. We princes as servants, man. And the servants is upon horses. The Lord understands that, man. So that shows you the integrity of our people. How the fuck could you fuck up even more you under grace? It's one thing back in old times when we was judged according to the law. It wasn't you got one time to fuck up, the Lord would strike your ass down, man. The Lord is having mercy, repenting. People still is being wicked, man. You know what I'm saying? Which means that if you got judged off of one time of being fucked according to what it was, of course, you know what I'm saying, got stoned away, how much more you have mercy, which means you have to commit even more sins. Because if the Lord destroyed them after one time, how much more than someone that made loathe of the law, man? You know what I'm saying? So it's a balance, man. Our people destroy for lack of knowledge, and that lack of knowledge is gonna get them destroyed. They sheep led to the slaughter, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not taking heed to who? The prophets, the men of the Lord, man. This Isaiah 1:5. It was a little more on here. It say, "Why should ye be stricken any more? You will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, the whole heart hath faint."
All right, so every time the Lord bring us out of slavery, y'all niggas get even more wickeder. All right, you know, it was one thing to get out of Egypt, you know, and then they started doing all that other shit. Now it's on a whole other level. It's like niggas okay. It's okay to be gay now, you know. You walking around, you free. All right, it's okay to be a thugged out ass nigga. That's one of the coolest things out here. A nigga being a nigga that don't know nothing. That's a cool thing to be now. Shit, you supposed to get put to death with some shit like that.
Jake made at the end of the day being enslaved a popular thing, man. Jake loved living and being in the hood, paycheck to paycheck, get child, you know what I'm saying, get food stamps, all that type of stuff. That stuff ain't nothing to be happy about, man. You ain't supposed to be depending on your damn enemy so you to feed your children. But Jake make that a popular thing, man. Shooting, killing people. I'm a two-time killer. This and that. You know what I'm saying? Jake make the curses and stuff like that mock of. That's why the Lord said, how can you be stricken anymore? Here it is, Lord put curses upon us, put us under our enemies, put us in bondage and slavery. You don't know what tribe you're from. You don't know your nationality. You don't know your heritage. Your prayers an abomination. The Lord churches, how much more can he do? But put you to death, man. And that's all the Lord is coming for, man. You know, because it's the same spiritual reincarnation. Before the Lord, because obviously the Heavenly Father Yahweh, he wanted to destroy the nation of Israel. But Moses pretty much prayed and pretty much talked to him not to do so, man. So that's praise to YAHAWASHI, because YAHAWASHI is the mediator. He's the one that gave hope for a remnant, you know what I'm saying, of the nation of Israel, man, at the end of the day, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it all started with Israel. It's always with Jacob and Esau, man. Yeah, Esau's wicked. You know what I'm saying? Esau's a liar, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. But our people's devils too, man. They at the end of the day, Esau ain't even gotta push these religions and these false philosophies upon you. Our people bring it to you. Our people put it in their music, get it tattooed on them, the Greek mythology symbols, and you know they got the Egypt Ankh. You know what I'm saying? Jake worship every god from every captivity unto this day, man. And some do it ignorantly and some do it willfully, man. Instead of serving the God of the Bible, man. They say it's the white man book and things of that nature. That's just an excuse, man, not to love the Lord, man.
That's their whole. It's something about Jake. They just in this cycle. They just want to go off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they stuck with these lusts of this life. Are they okay with making $250 a week? You know, they want to live on welfare and food stamps. They okay with coming from the rich man's table. All right, they stuck in this illusion like the Matrix. They think everything is cool. It's not. If you know where you come from, this ain't shit. At least we had structure and order back then. You know, if a nigga could actually see the old civilizations we had, where you could have multiple women and not go off, you know, with them, you know, have a little bit more stability, be able to make money and provide for yourself. Here, it's like a fucking free for all, you know.
Patty mustard. Yeah, 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians chapter 10. Chapter 10, verse 4. They speak about the strongholds. Because at the end of the day, a major stronghold upon our people is the media that Esau infiltrate. Like the shit our people think they're African. So when Jake watch TV and they see Hamites are African, butt naked, eating mud, eating dirt, which the Lord is judging them down, them heathens for oppressing us as well. You know what I'm saying? But Jake think, oh, that's us. You know, if we go back to Africa, that's how we gonna be living. So it's better to be on food stamps. It's better to be in the hood. It's better to, you know what I'm saying, live here than go and live in the goddamn jungle somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? When that's a false narrative. And even if that, you got Jakes over there, but you got places over there in quote unquote Africa that look better than America, bro. And that's facts, man. The seas, it's clean, got clean water, all that, man. But through this media, they make it seem like, you know what I'm saying, different places of the world is just all fucked up and messed up. But when in actuality, you go there, it's more beautiful than America, man.
Y'all about to say it's no such thing as a poor continent. A landmass of a continent is too big to be poor. Maybe a country is poor, but Africa is a continent. All that gold and diamonds and shit, that comes from Africa. So if they selling it to America, how the hell is they poor?
That whole land over there in the Middle East, especially like that continent, like you say, it got the rich, the oil, you know, the copper, the corn, all that, gold, oil, all that. Even in our land, the Middle East, you know what I'm saying? All the resources is over there. Number one, because it's a warmer climate. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirit, that's why them Hamites, all of them is sold out and fucked up. That's why you got Moab over there. You got mainly Esau. You know, through the different kings and dukes of Edom with the British over there, America over there. You know, you got Europe and things because they bought the land. You know what I'm saying? They resourcing it out. Not like the brother said, yeah, you got them wicked, Ham just weird as fuck. But of course you got the little outskirts where, you know what I'm saying, they still live in the huts and things of that nature, man. And the Lord ordained it so. But as far as just like in America, you got hillbilly towns, all type of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Parks. Yeah, trailer parks, all that, man. It's no difference, man. Bring that out.
First, 2 Corinthians, what?
Chapter 10, start at 4.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahawah to the pulling down of strongholds.
Right, so only through the word of Yahawah we're going to bring down strongholds. By what? Instead of giving our people this knowledge that they're lacking. Giving them this knowledge that they're destroyed of, man. Our warfare is not carnal, man. You know what I'm saying? Us getting guns and stuff of that nature, which Israel need to cut that shit out, bro. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, but it's the Lord of the, at the end of the day, a lot of them probably the Esau and set up and infiltrated. I ain't gonna even get on that, but getting arms and being cornered, that's not helping our people. That's been done with the Black Panthers. That's been done with Black Wall Street, man. It's been done plenty of times, man. Yeah, the Nation of Islam, Malcolm X, all that has been done before carnally, man. But you always got niggas that sell out at the end any fucking way. Because this devil has the power, bro. We have to come back to our power, YAHAWASHI, man. And bring out strongholds through knowledge. Because we fell away from the Lord through the word, man. So how we gonna come back to him? Through the word, man. And then after that, that's why I say seek the kingdom, all things be added unto thee. So that's when the extra goodies and the carnality is going to come into play, man. You know, having these Edomites under subjection, man. You know, keep going, man.
Verse 5, casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of a Mashiach.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's being fulfilled. We doing our job through the Holy Spirit and grace of YAHAWASHI. So, because America is casting down because the truth is coming out, man. That shame with slavery, the prophecies coming to pass. The Lord is plaguing the earth, plaguing the water, plaguing the farmlands, man. You know what I'm saying? The air is getting polluted. Curses falling upon the heathen. This place is cast down because of what Israel's calling upon the Lord in the time of their calamity, in the time of their captivity. Prophecy is unfolding, man. So it's nothing for the Lord to destroy this place right now, man. The Lord can raise us up in a blink of an eye, man. But He's doing this show, but surely for prophecy's sake, man. Get on Baruch. You can use mine. But you got yours? No, use mine. Baruch 4:28. Because at the end of the day, you still keep your sword. Because at the end of the day, sometimes how I do mine, I just sit the book in there. You know, you get it. Because at the end of the day, like we said, that's working. This place is getting cast down and falling apart because the truth is being known, man. The days of the Lord is returning. Everything that the Lord said is being revealed. When the Babylon went down, when the Greek Empire went down, man, all that went down was prophets before you to do so, man. So you people have to acknowledge that the Bible is the truth. You people have to acknowledge that it is a physical God, man. His name is Yahweh and His son is YAHAWASHI, and He will return, man. You know what I'm saying? You people's gonna have to acknowledge that the Bible is true, man. Even the wicked believe, man. But they downplay and water down what Jake say. Oh, that's been written over multiple times. There's so many books, so much information missing out of it. But you people's gonna wake up and understand that this is the truth, man. That's why I said they shall walk to and fro. They hear the words of the Lord and cannot find it. The words of the Lord ain't in no damn Quran, man. The words of the Lord is not in the brother can attest to it in these damn textbooks in school, bro. The word of the Lord is not in these different scribes that's in these synagogues, man. It's through the Holy Bible, man. Get that out.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from Yahweh, so being returned, seek Him 10 times more.
The Lord, guess what? This place is damn, that's safe.